What happened? Tired?
No, not tired, just only helping someone. Try to intend to clear, but they cannot do well for that mechanic.
So who you trying to clear for? Who you helping?
Just a normal acquaintance.
Yeah, but who is the normal acquaintance?
Well, I think it's we want to help one of the tanker, but that tanker always keep messing up on the Rose 4. Yeah.
Rose 4? Rose Bloom 4?
Mm. Keep messing up.
Go VC with them then. Teach them the
No,
way.
no, they don't have a VC. They just like the first time is an rest 25%. We managed to sustain, and the rest is never ended. So. Is it
Oh, this fan?
someone leave? Yeah, this man. Literally. And then look, that guy, when I keep asking, I keep pursuing, hey, you do that thing, that answer, and I say, no. And
Wait, Rain keeps
yeah,
saying, do this,
she
do that?
she keeps saying skip the MCS. I said, if I want to
Oh,
skip,
skip M6.
and then and my question is, are you able to clear? I just one question. I have a choice to clear. If I want to. Because that's what I said. I want to 100% to clear. I don't want to do the new mechanic. I need to redo everything what I know, and then you spend a lot of time. But regarding on that, you already know the mechanic of the MC, and you want to jump out with a not familiar mechanic. I don't want. Because right now it's like, oh, I study blind, and then I go there, and then I'll study again blind. I'm not the person who like, oh, I just watch it one by one mechanic. No. My way is learning is I understand everything today. Okay, and the point is like, when you want to do that mechanic, I want to 100%, and not 100%, at least 80% you understand that mechanic. Okay, I don't want to say, oh, my point is like, if you succeed to get to the P1, P2, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and then you already reached that, and then you want to watch it again? No, I don't want to do that. I want to ready to spend about 2 to 3 hours to understand everything, and then you just go there and then asking me why I died there, why I died there, why I died there, why I died on this phase, why I died in the app phase, why I did it. That's why she didn't understand, because she didn't understand the mechanic. She only knows how to deal with that. Do you get what I mean? You need to know what that mechanic is happening, and then why they do resolve like this. Then you go to the practically, If you don't understand the concept, why you want to spend your much time and then you just watch one page, maybe just a few on this, maybe 5%, and then you just go, oh, I just watch, oh, I understand. No, I don't want to do that. Do you think? Yeah, mine is like, okay, my way is learning is different from you guys. Maybe you just watch and learn, right? You are everyone learning is different. Mine is like, okay,
I don't learn like that.
I don't like that. You don't learn like that. I don't
I
like that. Okay.
watch it. I won't understand it until I die a lot to it, and then I tend to change things around to make it work for me. and then most of the time it works.
For me, it's like, okay, I spend 2 hours. What is overall
Like-
what is
like
happening?
Watching Hector. Let's say example. I watch Hector guide. There are times where I follow some of his stuff and it works out. I don't use the whole thing of his.
I tell you,
I use
Hector just,
most of the stuff I use is his
just,
whatever he shows.
He just only
And then-
saw the explanation, okay? He just only saw.
Yeah, I know that.
He
only explain what that he uses.
I just love he do the mechanic, okay? The mechanic, the way he explain the mechanic, that I love. But not the strat he using, okay? The strat is using is this here is like okay?
But there's only like maybe 2 strats for M6 only, so that's why he chose one of the better sets, I guess.
Now the most they use is like Hector. There is
Yeah,
friend.
whatever strat that he explained, with the break plan he
that red plan actually is from Toxic, Climax, True North Cactus. This is the now a lot of people they using right. Okay.
Yeah, because that's the strat that he went in and explained about.
Yeah, I understand. And then some people they prefer the latte. Why they prefer the latte? There's a mechanic you need to press. I think yesterday you see. That's a reason, right? The defamation. Do you think that our both of the healer you need to get to the true now when you want to throw your bomb? That is the mechanic you know. The quicksand you need to throw the bomb. Okay? Either in the inside the sand or outside the sand. Right? So you need to get to the position, but the problem is here. The Hector, if you are at the 1-2 around that, okay, it's fine. But what is keep me is annoying is when we are not in the, we need to cross over. Do you get what I mean? To get in the true north spot, east west, okay? West east, okay? Like Paddy West.
For M1, I mean for M5?
M6, I mean that mechanic, okay?
No, for M6.
Yes. Even for the M5S as well. The Discord
I mean,
one, okay?
That for him, I guess the way he does it is like he already expected you to pre-position first, or go along the way to pre-position. You just don't wait until it's actually time and then you go in.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta start running already to position yourself.
Yeah, but in the
So if you run and slow and you get clipped, I mean it's not his strat that is wrong. It's you are making a mistake that you need to get there fast enough.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
If you have a gap closer, use your gap closer.
I don't have the gap closer. I'm scholar. You fuck off.
I say if you have it, Albert.
I don't
Not
have the
that you
gap
have
closer. I don't have the gap closer. Okay.
I know you don't have gap closer,
you
but I'm saying
gap
if
closer,
you have it, you use it.
How I? Better. Do you understand?
Albert, I say if you have it, then you use it.
Hey.
If you don't have it, you don't use it. You don't have it, so you don't use it, so you don't use it.
When you said about get closer, hello, I'm scholar. I don't have a get closer. Do you understand the scholar?
Yes, you do. Yeah, expedient. Run fast. Go supersonic.
Yes, that is where you say, but not get closer. No, I don't have to get closer. Okay, I don't have it.
If you don't have get closer, then you use something else.
Yeah, I use the okay, better. I also use the spring and then the expedient. There is a technical issue. Okay, not say technical issue. Okay, better.
So look, hold on. So when the mechanic starts to happen, you should be running as soon as the other mechanic ends.
If you are the last one, to the spotlight, you have a hard time.
Not necessarily. You would have to play around your spotlight. You don't really run far away from your spotlight. You stay near it. For M5, you don't run away from your spotlight. You stay near your spotlight, and you do since your range, you do the mechanic around the spotlight, because out of the 4 square, 2 will be danger, 2 will be safe. You stay on the safe one. After the safe one happens, then you move over to the you move down pretty much to the danger one because the danger one is going to be safe after it pops up. So you play around the safe.
Better.
You play around the 4 square.
Better. You didn't play the range, right? Then you later you play that east-west range. You will understand what's happening.
No, I do both. I do the north south and I do the east west. I've been in Party Finder and I've been doing good.
I know. Do you know? I almost get clip every time. I cannot do any
I know.
CCD. I always get damage round because I get clip because I need to get time. If I'm the south side, okay, the spotlight is okay because I can get into position. But if I'm the one who is the last to bet, I tell you, even I use the expedient, I also get clip. I already tried.
I mean, that's because you're lagging. Because you're playing with lag. So
because
I mean, you do lag too, right?
Because the ping also didn't help. I already tried.
I know, but you do also lag.
I also.
You lag. You're not like me who don't lag. You lag when you're doing mechanic as well, or you have high ping. I should say, not just lag. You have high ping.
Okay, this is what I say. Better high ping.
Because I don't have high ping.
Yeah, when you have a 200,
so I can do
when you have a 200 ms, you will know.
It depends on where you go.
Not depend. Yeah. You try to alternate, then you know my test. If I alternate, I don't have an issue. I don't get clip. But when I doing the same thing, I have a problem. I don't know.
Because you have high ping. That's it.
That's it. So the
way if you don't have high ping, you would have done.
That's why I said the way you're talking, everything is useless because the high ping didn't solve my issue. Okay, that's the thing.
Low ping was all your issue. With your sprint and experience, Albert, hold on. So with your sprint and experience, if you have low ping, you probably don't even need to use expedient. You probably just use sprint, and you'll be able to make to your position.
I want to ask
because your ping is low.
Now what is your ping? I just want to know.
My ping, I'm at 21 ms.
I have 120.
Very low.
Sometimes
I know.
I will go to
I'm saying. So let's say you go to Oceania. What is your ping in Oceania?
Less than 100.
Less than 100, but like where is the ballpark? Is it like at 20 ping?
No, I still have 50 to 80.
Yeah, so that's way more than way less than right now. Because right now you should be like over 100, right?
Yes.
So if you have 50, let's say you have 50 ping, and you're in Oceania, you don't have to use. I'm pretty sure you don't have to use sprint or what should we call it, experience to run to your spot because your ping is low. If you have high ping, then you're not gonna make it. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's why I say. That's why I say my solution. Yeah. That's why I say this strat only good only for if you have low ping. But in the high ping, you have a high chance you get clip.
I'm sure if you have high ping, you gotta know how to work it. You just don't wait for the mechanic to come up and start running. You gotta position yourself.
I already tried. Even I run, I get clip. Because you still have a funky floor. Don't you have to have a funky floor to the mechanic as well. I run very fast, I get clip twice. That's why in MA, I just hopping, just only I get a good positioning for that part. If lucky, it's okay. It's east west, yeah. There's a trouble there. That's why I say better. The Discordant Inferno one I prefer North South. But you know, they press the header as a Bible. I can't change it, okay? Do you get what I mean? So in the Discordant
I still
Inferno
kind of
one,
disagree with you because with that, even if it being east-west, I'm pretty sure you can still get to your spot.
yeah, you can
just
get,
gotta
but
know
you
what-
can get to the spot, but you have a high chance to get crit, and then my HP already less than 50%. I already tried. But in the
Have you tried not casting and then move
Yes, I didn't cast
like Mr.
anything.
GCD?
No, I didn't cast anything. Just to run over there. But I still get crit. That's the thing. And then I have to use my sweet cast to sucker. If not, I will die. Or using the protection. If not, I will die too. Already tried, already better. Not say this strat is not good. If you are loping, yes.
And the way you're saying it is like the strat is no good because you gotta say it a lot better. The way you word things, you're saying it like the strat is not good because you keep getting clipped. Even though you keep saying that you're not talking bad about the strat, the way you're explaining mechanics is you're saying that the strat is bad. But
Oh.
it all comes down to your ping. You having bad ping doesn't make the strat bad.
I now
That's why
said
you're
that-
getting.
right,
That's why you're
better,
getting upset.
better,
I know.
better.
I know you're not saying it that it's not good, but the way you word
Hey,
things.
I never
It's
said,
like that is not good.
I never said it's not good, Baron. Hello. I never said.
I say the way you word things like as you say is not good. Even though you're not saying that the strat is bad, the way you word things makes it that you're saying is not good. Even though you're not saying that it's not good, like you didn't say that it's not good, but you word it so bad that it makes it that it's not good.
I not
Make
said,
it sound like it's not good.
I not said.
You make it sound like it's not good.
Baron. I tried the two straight. That is my okay. Baron. Even the Linsa also agree for this straight. Okay, but yeah, you also do the Israel. You have to know. He can do is a lobby, but I tried it multiple times. Even I watch the video, I always get clipped. Even I didn't cast any GC. Okay, unless I didn't do anything, I just walking around not doing anything. But there's a problem. I cannot pull out my shield. There is the next mechanism coming. You guys didn't realize that. I already tried multiple times. But yeah, I tried my best. Didn't die. I always get clipped a lot.
I need to try to answer range in a bit. I think I might try to answer range in a bit.
You try to have a high ping first. If a 20 ms you didn't feel, what is the difference? If you try, you have got the alternate try, you will know where you have a high ping. Then you will know why I get clipped. And if you are getting the not really good pattern, longer debuff, not good pattern, then you will know what's happening.
Because if you have long debuff, you're not going to be staying near your clocks, near your spotlight. You're going to be staying near the center more until when it's close to your turn to do your spotlight. Then you go closer to your spotlight. As their countdown goes to 10 seconds or less. 10 seconds. 15 to 10 seconds.
Baron,
You run to your spot.
Baron, I think you misunderstand. I'm not talking. I go to the spotlight. I cannot go to the spotlight. No, not this mechanism.
No. So when Funky Floor first start, right? When the first mechanic, when it start doing it, and you get the debuff. As soon as you get the debuff, if you're short timer, you're still gonna be playing around the center until he does the in and out.
This one I don't
After
have,
the in and out or out and in,
Baron, this mechanic I don't have the issue. If I short timer, I still.
that goes to your that goes to the spotlight, right? You're talking about the spotlight.
Baron, I think you misunderstand the whole.
Which spotlight are you talking about?
I'm not talking about.
Because you said spotlight.
No, I'm talking about. I didn't say about spotlight. I need to get. I always get clip because I need to get to the A side or B side or the body and roll. The roll is okay, but it's when I get to the knob, to the body, to the sub, that is the issue here.
Are you talking about the in and out of you getting the timer for a conga line? This, I think I forgot what the name is. Arcade something, where there's like no position. Position on the boss disappears.
I mean something like the beginning of the mechanic, the phase A, that one.
The flip A to flip B side?
If an A roll is okay, but if a light body, if I'm from north to the south body, that I will get clipped every time. I try already.
No, because you know that the boss, when he shoot the AOE, it's a giant rectangle, right? So you can't stay in the center, because if you stay in the center, you're gonna get clipped by both. You know that, right?
I think let me use
Because it goes to anybody. That's why I don't stay directly under him. Usually I stay directly under him, right? But then no. I think I understand what you're doing. The flip to B side, where it is a light party, right? You're talking about that one. The flip to B side.
If he clip the right side and I have the back button, that is not.
Are we still talking about that in the midst of him finishing up the Funky Floor? Where after, like, the spotlight, after the spotlight where he does flip to B side.
I will always get clipped if a back button.
That's easy. I'm gonna show you in a bit. I'm gonna show you what I do. Well, not really show you what I do, but
how many MS you have? I will try multiple side. I still think about that. I even use the spring. I even use the expedient. I also get clipped. I don't know why. If a set pattern is okay, but if a bad pattern, I always get clipped. I don't know why.
Because you're always on the right side. So if you're saying good pattern, meaning he shoot the left side first and then he shoot the right side.
Yes, that one is okay. But if
he does it like that, then you don't get clipped. But if he shoot the right side where you're at, you get clipped.
If the right side, if a not very bad pattern, the north is yes, I have an issue.
Then, one way to resolve that, ask your healer partner to rescue you.
Better, you didn't solve the issue. Shit.
Hey, that could solve it if you ask them to rescue you. It's not really a shit thing, but if they rescue you away, if they know that you can't make it, and let's say you're on the left side, right? Let's say you're on the left side, and you know that I cannot make it from where I'm at. What is your option? Your option is to just mitt me, and let me take the hit, or do you want to risk by rescuing me to attempt to help me from not getting clipped? Those are your options. Are you gonna do one of those options, or are you just gonna say, "Oh, he's gonna get clipped. Let him get hit. I'm gonna just shield him up"? Do you rather try a new thing to see if you could save him without him getting clipped, or would you rather have him get clipped and just heal him up?
You mean who?
Like example, me and you, right? Let's say example, me and you. I'm on the far side where I don't have the time
For that
to
part,
run.
for that part, I didn't do like that because they don't have.
I know you didn't do like that, but I'm just saying it, the scenario is me not being able to make it to the safe side, but you have rescue to rescue me. If you rescue me, if you rescue me and on time and I don't get clipped, right? And that is good. Or you do option B, let me get hit by the mechanic and just shield me or heal me up. What will you do?
I will do nothing.
Which see, because you're not attempting to save people from a mechanic.
Because they don't have a like high ping issue like me.
It's not. I'm not. Well, even if the ping is not the problem, would you attempt to save somebody by using rescue? Because rescue is there to use to save people. Would you use rescue to save people,
No, it is better.
or would you just let them get hit?
It's very risky because you have to know.
It's not risky. The only risk there's no risk to it. If you're, let's say, I'm in the middle of a tank buster, and I'm in the middle of my combo and I can't move, like my jump. Let's say Dragoon, I play Dragoon, and I jump, right, and I'm jumping, and when I jump to land, the tank is right there, and they're getting hit with the tank buster. Would you rescue me right away so that I don't get hit? I might, if let's say you rescue me and I get snapshot, then that means you attempted to save me.
It depends on what's
Or would you just no?
Depends what's
I already said. I'm a Dragoon. I jump right to the boss to do my rotation. I jump into the boss, but I don't have time to move out of the tank buster. Would you rescue me and attempt to save me from getting hit by the tank buster and die? Even though you have time to use rescue. Let's say you have time to use rescue. Would you use rescue to save me from getting hit?
It depends on the mechanic. It depends what's the situation on that. I cannot say 100% I can use rescue, but it depends what's the mechanic. It depends. It's very dependent.
No, cause I already said, tank buster. That's the mechanic.
Yeah.
I dash in,
do you have
and he used tank buster.
Do you have
No,
any environment
I have nothing.
mechanic? If like that, I will do. But if like the M5S mechanic, when in the middle of the time, there's a lot of risk getting happening. I don't think because
no. I'm not using that scenario. The scenario for M5S, I'm not using that. I'm using a different scenario.
Even different way, yes. But in the like the M5S, it depends. That's why I said it depends. I already mentioned depends. Straight out. Depends. It depends. What's the situation? If the whole party is low health, okay, it's not the savage. It's without the next
but I'm not talking about the party. I'm not talking about the party. If it's just between me and you, right? You saving me from getting hit.
Okay, I want to ask: is it the savage and that? Because it's different. Very important.
I mean, look, you're thinking of something else. I'm not saying.
If a normal,
I'm not saying
yes,
that.
I will rescue. But if a savage, I won't. It depends.
Hold on.
Even in the extreme as well.
You're putting too much thought into it. I'm not saying that you should only focus me. I'm just saying if the scenario comes in where I'm in the middle.
Your scenario is a 4 dungeon, 8 dungeon. I want to ask.
No dungeon, just tank buster.
You have to.
Just tank buster.
That's why I say, if a normal tank buster is okay, I will rescue. But I already stress out. depends what kind of situation. If the next mechanic is the biggest red white, I would.
But I didn't get to that yet. I'm still in the part where I'm getting hit by a tank buster. That is the scenario. If I'm getting hit by a tank buster, would you use your rescue?
Because you didn't give.
Because that's other scenario that doesn't come into play. Not the party. I'm not. I'm just saying if I jump in and I'm getting hit by a tank buster, would you rescue me or would you let me get hit?
Because you need, at least you need to give. Is this a 4 dungeon at dungeon? You just keep asking.
No.
Answer like that. You just please give a.
You could answer like that. It's not something where you gotta say, "Oh, it's a dungeon. I don't have to rescue because it's only a dungeon."
It depends.
I'm not saying it. No.
If I 100% confident, yes, I will do the rescue. But if I know, no. If I 100%, I can't do the rescue.
Because then think of it this way. M5S during the mechanic where you always get clipped. The flip to B side, but he cleaves the right side, right? Flip to B, he cleaves the right side, and I'm on the far right corner, and I cannot make it. And you're on the left side, which is safe. Would you attempt to rescue me, or would you not?
If you are able to.
Would you have fast reaction to rescue me?
No.
Or would you just let me get hit?
100% cannot. 100%.
I'm sure you can.
No,
would you try to attempt to use it?
No.
Then that is something where they say skill issue, where you gotta attempt to use your whole arsenal. You gotta attempt to use it. If it doesn't work the first time or third time, then you know for sure that even though you try to rescue them, they're gonna get snapshot because their body is on the danger side already. So even if you rescue them, they're gonna get hit. So then that way you can stop, because no matter what you do, they will always get hit. So if you know that they always get hit, then you don't have to rescue.
You know that between the funky floor, you only have 3 seconds. When you want
I know. I'm just saying, but
that is a risky.
So rescue is rescue instant or is rescue a cat?
Because you have to know the rescue is a 20 yards. 30 yards is where is the
distance. But is it an instant cast or is it something where you gotta charge up and cast? Because I don't play.
Easy instant cast, but the 30 yards are we able? You have to know if you are at the seaside, it's okay. But if I'm not able to from there to get to the seaside there, I will.
No, you are already on the safe side. You start on the safe side because he doesn't cleave your side. You let's say you're on left side and left side is safe, and I'm on the danger side, which is he's shooting the right side first and then he shoot left side. Okay. Right? Okay. He go 1, 2, 3 or
in the
1, 2, 3, 4.
In the Oceania. Okay, in the Oceania server, I will use the rescue. But in the primer, no, I would, because we have a delay 2 seconds. Better, I already tried. We have a delay. Even the mechanic, we have to very fast 2 seconds. At least 2 seconds. We have a. Because the high ping, even I use the VPN, we need to get it early. But in the Ocean, I don't have an issue. If it's you dog, it's 100% dog. Not like hey, you still get click. No.
Albert.
In the
but I'm not saying I didn't bring ping issue into the situation. I'm just saying if you could use it, would you use it?
Yes,
you use it.
Yes.
No. You bring the ping issue into the situation, so you're making the answer harder.
So is the problem, Brandon. Because even we killed the thing.
But hold on, listen. But I'm just saying, if that mechanic comes in, would you use it? I'm not saying, oh, if you're lagging, would you use it? If I say if you're lagging, would you use it? Then yes, you say ping, you are lagging, you're not going to use it. So that answer is the correct way because even if you lag and you attempt to use it, the lag is going to stop you from using it. I understand that. Okay? But I'm not bringing the lag into play. I'm just saying if you could use it to save your teammate from getting clipped with rescue, would you use it?
It depends on the data center. If I have a same MS,
No.
I will rescue.
Because you're still bringing ping into play. You're
Yes,
still bringing that
because
into
the ping
play.
is the problem,
But-
Baron.
No, hold on.
Yes.
That's not the other. That's a different problem that you have to bring in. I'm not saying about the different problem. I'm still just saying you have rescue. Which you rescue? If you say no, then I could go into another one where if let's say you were lagging and which you use this, then yes, I would understand that. But you already said you're not going to use it if you lag, but that's a whole different scenario that I was trying to understand. But it's fine. It's fine.
Because Baron, maybe you don't understand my situation.
No, I understand. You always say that you're lagging, and that's the issue. So I understand that.
I tell you.
I don't need to understand anything else.
Yeah, I have to use the VPN. I have to use another software that's called SIV Alexander. That is the reduce my click that DPS well. If not, I didn't use it. I tell you, I will delay more than that 4 seconds without it. Even worse. Even you click, it's like I didn't press that thing. You need to press twice. Right now I don't have it's just only the snapshot, that's it. That thing only. If I didn't install the VPN, install that thing, I tell you, maybe I need to click twice my boy to damage it would. Maybe a lot of cleaving issue. Because if I don't install that, I tell you, you will always get click, weaving issue a lot. Better. That's why I not say this.
I can't even ask you a question without you putting a whole bunch of stuff into it. So that's not even part of the question that I'm asking. So your answer is not the correct answer to my question. But then when you say that if you don't lag, you use it.
I will do it. Yes.
That is a whole different type of answer to my question, and it doesn't even make sense.
Why is a different type
Because
of answer?
it's a different type. Here, the reason why it's a different type of answer is because you bring lag into play. I'm just saying, would you use it or would you not use it?
If I not lag, yes.
Like, see, you don't say if you don't lag, you use. Just say yes, you will use it, or no, you won't use it. That's it.
Because better.
No.
I need to 100%.
Don't
if I delay 3 seconds, you will get snapshot by the person. I tried it before.
No.
I get
If the question, hold on, Albert. If the question was, if I ask you a question that said, if you are lagging, would you use rescue?
No.
Then you could say, if I'm not lagging, I will use rescue. That answer right there will be the correct answer to my question. To the question that said, if I say, if you are lagging, would you use rescue? Then if you say no, that is the correct answer. Right? But I didn't say, if you are lagging, would you use rescue? I just say, would you use rescue to save me from a danger spot? And you already said no. So that means you don't pay attention, even though you pay attention to the party's health, right? You're on the safe side. You don't want to use rescue to the people that are on the danger side to come in to maybe let them be safe. You're just focusing on healing your side or shielding your side, and you're letting them get hit so you could just heal and shield them. You get what I mean? I'm not saying if you're lagging or if you're not lagging. I'm just saying, would you use it if that happens? And you already said no.
If that
So-
situation, no. But it depends on
Me?
it depend on the situation. That's why I say
Mm,
depend on the situation as well.
That is the only situation that I brought up. So in that situation, would you use it? And you already said no. If a whole different situation, if I say a tank buster is happening or a raid ride is happening, and the party is low health, would you rescue me?
No.
Then in that case, if you said no to that,
My
hold on,
priorities-
hold on.
my
hold on. Let me
priorities
hold on. Let me finish
is-
this. Let me finish. If I say that the whole party is low health and I'm in the danger zone, sure, you don't have to rescue me because the whole party is low health. I would understand that better because your priority as a healer is to help the team
Yes.
compared to the one person. I already know the answer to that. But I didn't bring that whole scenario into the play. I only said, if I'm in the danger and you're on the safe, would you save me by using rescue? And you said no. So that right there answered my question. But then you keep saying, if you're not lagging, then you rescue. If you're lagging, then you will not use rescue.
Yeah.
That is a whole different answer compared to my question. That doesn't even answer my question.
That's why I said it depends.
That's what I was saying.
That's why I said
No.
depends
I'm not
on
saying-
the-
So if you keep saying it depends on the situation,
Yeah.
that
That's
is
what I already
different
said,
already.
That's why I said
No.
situation also
No.
rely
No,
on
no.
paying as well better.
those situation doesn't reach the situation that I am telling you. That is not part of my question. If you keep saying it depends on the situation, those are not part of my question. I already gave you the situation, and you said no. So that means you're not willing to save me from being hit by a tank buster. You're just gonna let me get hit, and if I die, you raise. That's it. That's not really good.
Normally.
No, it's not normally. It's you have rescue. Rescue is instant. I'm getting close to getting hit by a tank buster. You rather let me die and raise me than using your rescue to save me, and hopefully from you using that, if I stay alive, then that's good. You did something good. If I die along the way, flying through the tank buster, that means you attempted to save me. And no matter what you do from where I'm standing, you're not going to be able to save me. Then you're not at fault because you attempted to save.
That's why I said the skill rescue has a risk. Very risky.
All skill has the risk. There is no skill in the game that doesn't have a risk. If you're rescuing people through a tank buster, or if you're rescuing people through a mechanic.
Yeah, it depends on that tank buster.
No, don't say it depends.
Uh,
It's just a simple yes or no. And you said no, then you know that because you know tank buster is always a giant AOE or a cleave.
Yeah, you have a triangle.
Those are the only.
You have a line.
Yeah.
You have the triangle.
But-
you have the very wide. I think, yeah, that's
But-
three.
If you're doing that, then I can say it's the. Let's see. Because all I brought up is if I'm getting hit by a tank buster or I'm in range of the tank buster, would you rescue me? And you just said no. I'm in range of it. No matter if he used a AOE tank buster, if he used a cleave on one side tank buster, or if he do a cone tank buster, I am in range of a tank buster. So a tank is next to me and he's getting tank buster. Would you rescue me out of it?
Normally, just now I do the extreme for I did the extreme.
Yeah, then so if you don't do that, right? Other people's term of saying because you have rescue, you don't want to save your person that is getting hit by a tank buster. They will call that a skill issue, even though you don't want to, hear it. But it is a issue that you could probably, attempt to use. If you use it and they still die, even though you use it, then you attempted to save people. You're trying to change things up. If you don't want to try new things and try to change things up, you're not gonna learn. If you just say, "Oh, I'm lagging, I can't do this," then don't do a mechanic in the place where you lag. Simple. Like you lag here in Primal when you do M5S. You lag in Aether when you do M5S. So the easiest way to resolve that is if you do it in Oceania where you don't lag. That is the simple solution. If you don't want to change things up, trying to help you from let's say you do it in Primal and you're at 160, right? Usually you're at 160 or you're at 200 in Primal. Like right now, are you normally the normal range of you right now? Are you normally at 200?
If I didn't use the VPN, I think more than 200.
Okay. So what about in Aether?
Right now it's a 150.
In Aether. Okay, so in Aether.
In Aether, I think around 130 something.
130. So you would lag more here than you would lag over there. Oh shoot, I'm into the wrong spot.
Yeah, anyway, can we just end up this conversation? I'm lazy to argue.
It's not really an argue, but then you keep saying wrong things, and I'm trying to explain to you that I'm not asking that question, but you keep answering a different answer that doesn't answer my question, and you keep trying to interrupt me. Then of course it's going to be an argument because you're not letting me finish, or you're bringing other things into play when I'm not asking about the other things. I'm just asking one simple question, yes or no, would you use it or would you not use it? And you just need to say, yes, I will use it, no, I will not use it. That's it. Simple question. I'm a simple guy. You gotta do the simple thing. You don't think of other things, because the other things I did not put it into the question.
90% under situation, no.
Yeah, then that's it. Then the simple solution to that is that you would let me get hit by a tank buster and die. Then you just raise.
My justification is like we might have a problem as well.
No. Other problem doesn't come into play because I'm not asking about the other problem. I'm just talking about the problem of would you use it or would you not use it?
Normally I would use it. Normally. Because why? Because my rescue button is not inside my hotbar.
See, easy simple solution. That's it. Like the situation from earlier today where they said that I need to stun the Jabberwock. I don't even have the leg kick on my hotbar, so I don't stun them because I don't have it in my hotbar. Simple question, simple solution. That's it.
You have to use it right now, parent.
Yeah, now I have to add it to my hotbar and use it.
Yeah, but you have sometimes like very graceful, like Art of War, the AoE, right? I rarely use in the. I think I only use for PAS and this fight. Yeah, the rest I didn't use it for the Savage. Okay. But only MCS I just intend to add this hotbar here. Very special here. Do you get what I mean, Baron? There is a skill scholar, there is an Art of War, yeah. I have to use that because during the FS thing. Right now I still Yeah, I know it's so weird. You need to use the stun because I think we play the whole expansion even for the Eden. I don't think we have a stun mechanic, right? You need to stun that thing in the service.
Yeah,
Right? It's quite new for me. Is that?
it is because the only thing that happens in Savage so far was interrupt, where you have to interrupt. Where that is the thing.
The last tier I don't have. No, I mean the whole expansion for the Endwalker. I don't think we have interrupt. Do you think we have interrupt? No. Right? For the service.
Pretty sure there was.
No.
Where you can interrupt.
What?
Well, not in Endwalker. I'm just saying in general. I have not done any other Savage besides
Endwalker, we don't think
besides
we have that.
Endwalker.
Endwalker, I don't think we have that mechanic. The whole Pandemonium don't have. Even the last tier also don't have the stun. Eden, I'm not really sure. Eden have it or not? I forgot the Stormblood have it or not. I can't very sure about this thing. But they said this thing is come from the turning coin of Bahamut turn 4. This mechanic. It's very frustrating. The problem is this fight is like not only everyone need to play the Outlook, that's it. But I have to say it's like this. Very hard. I don't know whether there will be already clear enough. Maybe I need to ask a lot of questions about this because yeah, he is the person I can still do. And you know that girl always keep pursuing. Hey, you got to do the M7, you got to do the M7. It's like.
Yeah, because I already told you that, you know, you don't really need, if you play a class
I need a shoot.
that you don't need, I know you need to shoot, but let's say you don't need to shoot the glove or the head. Would you skip him?
I might.
Not would you? You could just skip a tier that you don't need to go to in this case, let's say M6, right? Let's say M6, you don't need the head, you don't need the shoe, you don't need the glove.